Before we begin with the presentation, just a short disclaimer. Some, if not most, of the values presented are estimates. In our sales budget, the partners decided to equally spread out the expected number of deliveries per annum into equal values per quarter. It would serve as the business target to reach, although it may fluctuate differently when actualized depending on the market performance. As you could see in this table, each quarter should reach 18,000 deliveries. Since the base rate is 40 pesos, multiplying it with the number of deliveries per quarter, we would yield to 720,000 pesos. The total sales budget would be 2,880,000 pesos annually. Next, we have the business expected cash collections. Every quarter produces the same pattern, wherein 90% of the 720,000 pesos is collected on the quarter the services are rendered, and the remaining 10% is collected on the following quarter. As shown in the table, for every beginning quarter, 648,000 pesos is collected and the 72,000 pesos is collected on the following quarter. With this, each quarter would still expect to collect a total of 720,000 pesos. Presented in this slide is Get and Go direct labor budget. As discussed previously, the business opted to equally spread out the equal number of deliveries per quarter. Now, we have here our direct labor per delivery, which is 0.4. Multiplying it with the number of deliveries would yield to 7,200 worth of labors worth of labor hours required. And we need to multiply the labor hours required with the hourly wage rate of 47 pesos and 63 centavos, which gives us the total direct labor cost of 342,900 pesos per quarter and a total of 1,371,600 per annum. Now, the business also incurs various selling and administrative expenses to operate. These expenses are legal expenses, insurance, advertising, wages of the administrative staff, office supplies, the salaries of the rider, postpaid plan, and internet subscriptions, respectively. To get the total cash selling and administrative expenses, what we would need to do is to multiply the budgeted sales in units, that would be 18,000, by the variable selling and administrative rate of 4.23. In every quarter, we would get the variable selling and administrative expenses of 76,140 pesos. After adding in all the expenses, we would have the total of 497,584 from the first to the last quarter, and an annual amount of 1,990,000 pesos and 336. Lastly, presented in the screen is the income statement for the period ending 2021. So we have sales of 2,880,000 pesos. So less our cost of sales, 1,371,600 pesos. It would amount to the total gross profit of 1,508,400 pesos.